Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Homestead. As we left off in the last episode, we kind of explained how the laboratory was working and unlocked the workshop in order to buy some of the equipment that we had engineered. Additionally, we unlocked all of these new areas, so I think it is high time that we check some of these out. Let's pop on over to the Fate Trader to start things off. that picture is just adorable. Solomon encountered a toothless dwarf who seemed to have gone completely mad. The merchant kept asking him whether he wanted to buy scraps of fate. Despite his appearance, he had a few genuinely remarkable items for sale. Okay. Alright, he would have sold us repeater rifles. Well, that is good to know. The relic. I had the relic. Wow, oh. Interesting. So he sells both the relic and the snake leather boots, which are both items I had last time. Huh. Alright, well, we're a little bit light on cash right now. I need to kind of figure out how we make money in this adventure. So we're going to skip that for right now. We'll pop over to the gunsmith instead. Death's Embrace Gunsmith. Arno M. Scharinger was intelligent, but paranoid. Yet despite his quirks, he impressed the Pinkertons with his expertise. Okay. Quarter-pound pistol. Jesus. That is a hand cannon to be sure. The havoc caused by this gun's massive slugs belies its low capacity and strong recoil. So just one shot, but it does 6 damage. Man. Regular 6-shooter, Western rifle, 10-gauge double barrel, Remy Borgen rifle, a pepper box. He also sells blueprints. Is this where we have to come to get blueprints? He only has 1 though, so unlikely. Okay. He also sells assorted parts. Alright, and he can't really buy much with only 75 gold. Okay. So we can come here to get guns. Who would have thought the gunsmith sells guns? Alright. The Ruined Mansion is once a majestic home. The Ruined Mansion now retained only a shadow of its former glory. Solomon knocked to no avail. Okay, presumably that will come later. What about the inhabited house? Solomon arrived at a dilapidated cottage inhabited by the Thurner family, a strange group that laughed at even the most solemn things. They invited him for dinner. Okay, we could rob them. That seems like a fairly out-of-character thing to just randomly do. We'll go ahead and accept their offer. One of the Pinkertons accepted their offer, but fell sick soon afterwards. Later, tormented by horrible waking nightmares, he perished. Oh, wow. Okay, so we just like randomly lost one of our guys. Solomon confronted the family. They begged for their lives and gave him a blueprint signed by Trumercliff. Solomon killed them and took their valuables. Solomon killed the crazy family and took everything of worth. Yeah, don't cross us and the Pinkertons, okay? A new Pinkerton arrived shortly. The death of his predecessor had a slight but noticeable impact on Solomon's mind. What? Okay, so one of the characters died, but he just got replaced. B. Pinkerton. Or B, not B. Pinkerton, B. Pearsons, rather. Okay, so it's him. And this was our scoped rifle guy, right? He didn't quite come with the same aim as his predecessor, which is a little unfortunate. But I guess we just equip him with a Derringer and the scoped rifle. Oh, the scoped rifle. There we go. That's a little bit of a graphical artifact, but oh well. I'm thinking, let me take that for the luck boost again. And we'll make sure to get him the card to golden bullet if we need to. Okay, so maybe I overreacted. Maybe. Considering I thought they'd killed one of our persons, but then B persons just got replaced by another B persons. Weird. Alright, and the derailed train. Solomon arrived at the scene of a terrible catastrophe. Inside the crashed train sat a single conscious man, surrounded by bodies. He was covered in blood, but otherwise appeared well. He introduced himself as James Scheffler and assured Solomon that he had once been a doctor. He asked whether Solomon or his companions needed any help. Okay, so I assume I could use that to get rid of the injury that C Persons has right now. Unfortunately, I do not have that much money. Would it be worth selling something? All I've really got to sell would be a Derringer right now. Okay. Well, so we got a good lay of the land, at the very least, although we didn't really come away with any great rewards. We'll go ahead and move on to our next objective, the Indian Village, and ask the natives about the madness. The natives told him about a comet they had seen shortly before people began going mad. Everyone had twisted dreams that night. The man who lived in the ruined mansion could tell him more, but Solomon would need to give him the password. Jade is the gem of greed. Solomon came to the native village. The people were eccentric, but closer to sanity than most. I could sell 3 assorted parts in order to gain $50. Okay, and I can also trade with these guys. They sell ginseng to improve sight, shaman's pipe, a bear figurine for max HP, eagle figurine for max aim, Indian cloth for defense, a bloodstained shirt to protect from injury, and sturdy shoes for movement. Okay, I don't know the parts are good for anything else. So let's go ahead and do this, just for the extra cash. Solomon determined that in order to teach the natives anything at all, he required at least 3 gunsmithing breakthroughs of his own. Okay. So that didn't work out very well. Go ahead and leave. And I guess we head over to the ruined mansion with our newfound password. Jade is for greed. Solomon knocked to no avail. He said, "Jade is the gem of greed." At Solomon's words, the door sprang open. Behind it was an elderly man who invited Solomon inside and asked if he would like some refreshment. The inside of the house was also in ruins, and the whole building looked as though it might collapse at any moment. Solomon asked about the madness. The elderly man spoke to him about the origin of the madness. He said he remembered the night it had begun. The same night, a comet blazed across the sky, and everyone he knew was touched by terrible nightmares. Father Gilmer had organized an asylum in his church to the southwest in an attempt to cure the sick. Though he was able to gain much insight into the disease and recorded in his notes, the madmen turned on him at their first opportunity and tore him apart. Okay, and we got some new locations. And for 100 gold, we could have gotten a key to the back door of the church, but we don't have 100 gold. So let's barter instead. Bottle of liquor, coyote figurine, vulture figurine, cursed ammo. Ooh. Allegedly, Horseman of the Apocalypse standard issue. Abaddon, Satan, little pentagrams on the edge there. Alright, fair enough. I actually kind of like the idea of cursed ammo. I'm a little short on cash, though. I could sell off the deadly Derringer. Let's do a trade for that. 1-to-1. That seems acceptable. And new places popped up over here. Okay. Let's start at the top this time. with a giant clock out in the middle of nowhere. Not like a clock tower, just a giant clock. Solomon met J.M. Hobie, an engineer who had developed what he called the world's clock. The device counted the time remaining until doomsday. Solomon asked about the clock in detail, and seeing the dedication of the watchmaker, decided it was his duty as an inventor to help with his construction. Okay, so we need to be a master engineer and have 8 assorted parts. And he sells parts. And blueprints. And nail bombs. And also Old West flashbangs, noise bomb. The loud bang is virtually the only thing the enemy can focus on. Increases aim and defense for everyone in the radius. Okay, so we're finding what appear to be like kind of the end objectives here. We need to gain parts and then use our leveled up skills at those locations to potentially advance the plot, is my guess. We've also got a trading post. This Indian trading post was a modest but hut made of raw planks. Miss Bradford ran the trade with the natives. Her wares included weapons, clothes, and tobacco. The quality of her wares seemed high, but so were her prices. Okay, medical bag, bottle of liquor, dose of opium. Depletes movement but improves HP and luck. A spirit head, less aim but more defense. A rabbit foot as a lucky charm. Huh. Over maneuverability. Damage, heat. That is actually quite a nice pistol. She does sell a blueprint as well. And a sawed-off cobra. Okay. The old camp. Solomon stumbled upon an abandoned campsite. Beside an extinguished fire pit, he found Trumercliff's notes. They made little sense to him presently, but he thought they might prove useful later on. One textbook was entitled My Rival Inventors and contained slanderous texts ridiculing other inventors such as Tim Russell, Christopher Wilson, and Solomon DeLear. Amid mocking comments about his mistakes, Solomon found extensive deliberations on the senselessness of his past research. Solomon decided to keep the notebook. It would motivate him towards scientific perfection. With the notebook in his pocket, he never forgot his past errors. Though his madness increased, with it came scientific greatness. And we gained Trumercliff's notes, which does nothing, apparently. A set of seemingly random, meaningless notes. We can't equip it. Okay. The pharmacy, perhaps? A middle-aged man with his lips sewn together ran a pharmacy in the middle of nowhere. Though he never spoke a word, he seemed rational and was eager to strike a bargain. Dexterity elixir, ginseng, dried herb, healing elixir, mandrake powder, mandrake root, a dose of opium, stimulant. Okay. Well, we know where we can buy everything. Now we just need to figure out, where do we get money? Like, is there something to do at the laboratory? I mean, I guess, can we always just, well, we still have blueprints, I guess. Maybe that's why we can do it again. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a little chemistry here. Solomon has never researched chemistry. He felt his first breakthrough would allow him to patent the revealer and the medical bag. The former improves sight, reveals notes and invisible ink, but reduces health. Medical bags allow instantaneous healing of damage. Let's actually check out what would the next level engineering do. sorted parts and the noise bomb. Okay. And the next level of gunsmithery, harmonica gun, and that's it. Okay. Excuse me. I tell you what, I think I'm gonna do the next level of this because I know the third level would let me help the natives and the Indian village. So, invented and patented the harmonica gun. And then I believe those are all of our blueprints. No, we still have another one. Okay. In that case, let's do that again. Let's get level 3 gunsmithery. Solomon made his second breakthrough in gunsmithing. He wondered if the next would allow him to patent the chain rifle and the duckfoot pistol. Chain rifles had great capacity. The duckfoot was a powerful pistol design. Solomon invented and patented the chain rifle and the duckfoot pistol. Okay, and so that should do it for all of our blueprints presently. Now in the workshop, we're then able okay. The revealer would let us get another blueprint. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. Are you kidding me? Look at that thing. 4 high caliber barrels arranged like a fan for maximum mayhem. No ricochets. Damage 6. Aim -10. Yeah, that would pack a punch, I would imagine. We could pick up our harmonica gun. Probably not worth it right now. Let's check back with the Indian village and see if we can now... Madness imminent. Solomon felt weak and insecure. His mind was constantly distracted. He was plagued by strange dreams which inspired him to create a strange new blueprint. Now affected by vertigo, received a blueprint. Okay. Solomon gave the natives some mechanisms and shared his gunsmithing expertise, earning $50. They learned eagerly, worried there might come a time when they needed better guns to protect themselves. Solomon happily took their gold. Okay, so we made 50 gold for that, for the 3 assorted parts. Back down to the workshop. Was that worth it? I wonder. I can't buy assorted parts here. That was elsewhere. Okay, but I gained a blueprint. And I'd like to get Revealer, which I can get through chemistry. Yeah. Solomon invented and patented the Revealer and the medical bag. Okay, I lost a blueprint for that. But then, if I head back over to the workshop, I don't have any Revealer, but I've invented it. So if I order parts, I can buy Revealer. Buy 1 in exchange for a little bit of cash. Confirm, trade, and then back in. Solomon created a blueprint from Trumercliff's notes using the Revealer. Solomon used the Revealer on Trumercliff's notes and made a stunning discovery. It was now Solomon DeLear's workshop, completely renovated, ready for use. Okay, so I lost the Revealer and Trumercliff's notes, but I gained another blueprint. Back to the laboratory we go. So, started research. What can I gain this time? So, chemistry would let me learn a stimulant. Engineering is sorted parts and the noise bomb. That seems worthwhile because I feel like being able to buy assorted parts would come in very handy. The mammoth rifle. Sounds like it's a scoped rifle. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the engineering upgrade. That way I could buy parts from the Pony Express. Solomon invented and patented assorted parts and the noise bomb. Okay, now I'm out of any blueprints, right? Yeah. But I can now purchase assorted parts via the Pony Express. I can for 6. Okay, so the 3 that I paid in order to get 50 gold was definitely worth it. Okay, good to know. Alright, and with 84 gold remaining, I think that's going to do it for right now on the exploring. We're going to go check out the Asylum, see what there is to be seen there. The church had been refitted to function as an asylum. The old man had told him of this place. Solomon approached the asylum, guns at the ready. Solomon approached the asylum from the east, heading for the main entrance. Alright. So we've got Solomon with a 6-shooter and a western rifle. That seems pretty good. A. Pearson's with a navy gun and a revolver rifle. That's pretty good. Shotgun I'm fine with. So everybody's good on guns. Now I want him to have the golden bullet ability. And I think the guy with the shotgun is probably going to get the cannibal ability as well. And then maybe we just give Solomon the Joker. Okay. So that means restores full health. That's good. I like that. Maximum luck. Cursed ammo for more damage but less luck. He doesn't need luck for anything, really. So we'll give him the cursed ammo. His luck is fairly low, but the less luck means he gets shot more, but he can restore HP, and he has cannibal. So that kind of offsets all that. He doesn't really have any active abilities. He has the ability to golden bullet. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that. Vertigo is making it hard to aim, see, move. Ugh, that's just terrible. We'll go ahead and get started. Searching for information about the plague of madness, Solomon and the persons arrived at an old church that had been converted into a mental asylum. It didn't take long for the inmates to mutiny, however. With the staff gone, it had been descended into a chaotic, lawless mess.
The church was now a makeshift asylum, but it appeared the inmates had taken over. The madmen guarding the doors all wore deputy badges that read Thurner. DeLear wondered where Gilmer's office had been. Probably upstairs, he grumbled. Only DeLear knew how to identify the files. He would need to go there personally.
Okay. So it looks like we need to get Solomon all the way over there. Alright, I can do this. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind having the persons with the rifle maybe upstairs in this building to, like, cover. Is that a thing that we can really do in this game well? But it would also mean getting inside. It looks like the only entrance is over here. Okay. Well, let's start making our way Nothing in there. We are already in combat. This is not a setup style mission. Now Solomon needs to get himself in there, but he is also important to not let die. 59%. Not quite. Okay then. Well, let's consider what a shotgun might be able to do for us. Move up to right here. Can we take that shot? We can. We actually see two guys now. Okay. One a little bit further, and another one further still. Schizophrenic madman. Alright, let's give this a shot. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. We do have our cursed ammo, so yeah, that was pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move fairly far up. Hopefully, yeah. I don't see anybody else. I hear some movement off over to the right, though. Oh wow, that is a nun. I am about to murder a nun. Okay. We found some more of them. All right, there's one right here. We need to worry about that, like, very quickly. 59%. Let's give this a shot. Literally. Man, that is just devastating damage. Okay, he can get up to the side of the house. Where he sees the nun, who would only do 1 damage to. Or 55% to do 4. Let's give this a try. Not quite. Alright, let's give this a shot then. Only can do 2. Ugh. That's something for 2 damage. And we could try another 2. It should be... Yeah, I guess her getting shot did restore quite a bit of her luck. Unfortunate. Not too bad. More nuns. Okay. I am a little bit worried here. The shadow was spotted. Interesting. Oh, okay. Let's think about this. If I have you take this shot, 40% to do 1, 20%. Ugh. I need 2 of them to hit. That's not very promising. Okay. Let's look at somebody else. Get up to here. Hope to see through one of the windows. Doesn't sound like a very solid plan, though. Okay, I know somebody's right on the other side of this. Can I take that shot? Like, is that an option? Doesn't look like it. Not really great chances to hit here either. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, nice. Okay, what about with him? If I reload the scoped rifle, then I can see her from way out there. Can I not shoot at his shadow? Like, I know there's a guy there, right? But I can't seem to do that. That's unfortunate. I think I want to get inside here. instead of risking the chance that somebody runs up and gets a very good angle on us. This was like an excellent time for a ricochet if we like had a ricochetable object. Because I've got several guys on the other side of wooden objects that I can't hit. Huh. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Well, I don't see anything I can do with him. Like, I'm worried about moving up because it really puts us in range of these guys to move up and flank us. I think I'm just gonna pass this turn, let them move into us. Yeah, that seems a little far-fetched, to say the least. All right, Mr. Persons, let's check out upstairs. And it's clear. That is fantastic. I need to reload anyway. And then I can't shoot. No, it won't let me just take a cone shot into that. It's too bad. Okay. Well then, can anybody see these guys? He still has vision of... Oh, her. Wow. That is a little bit surprising to me. Tell you what. Let's get him over here. And then have Solomon take one step out. And we'll just prepare for the onslaught of this nun. Okay. Well, he was nice enough to stand in the open for us. We did take a shot, but we were behind full cover. I like the idea that full cover doesn't just reduce chance to hit, but it also reduces the damage. I think that's quite cool. I don't know if this cone shot is capable of hitting through this, but I'd like to learn. Nope. It looks like it's not. That's fine. I will 100% chalk that up to a learning opportunity and be okay with it. You can see him. 4 damage. Okay. So let's have Solomon pull back just a little bit. Oh wow, I can't see him. Okay. That is a bit of a surprise. If you step out to here, you've got sightline on this guy with your pistol or repeater rifle. Nice. Repeater rifle gets the job done. Alright, go ahead and pass that turn. Uh-oh. Also, uh-oh. Murmur. Murmur. Yeah. Okay. We'll look to him first. He's got both shots from the Derringer. This guy ends his turn up here. Would be able to put 2 shots into him with that. And that's good. I'm kind of okay with that. I wouldn't mind killing him before that comes up, though. Like if I move to right here, you can see him. 2/3 says I can kill him. Okay. He can't see anybody. It's a little unfortunate and a little unexpected. See if I get him into the corner here. Still nothing. Alright, well, I'll reload this turn. Maybe the high ground's not so useful. We know there's a guy basically watching the door there. So I probably do not want to come in that way. I can... Oh, I finally have a ricochetable object. Awesome. Now select another or a target. Select her. Perfect. Ricochet is beautiful. Does 3 damage. And I can do that again. I would like to do that again. Costs 20 luck every time I'm doing this, but I would say it's probably worth it. Ugh. Well, got all of her luck. I'm kind of weary of charging Solomon just like right out there, considering he is like the one guy that matters to us, basically. Let's try for another ricochet. This is beautiful. Like, I'm loving the ricocheted objects. Oh, but I can't... Okay. I can't sense her anymore. Nobody's close enough. Got it. What if I move somebody up to here? And then we have our ricocheting man do this, and then link it up over here. Cool. That is really cool. Alright. And I can't target this guy directly, but I did realize there's another ricochet object right here. And that gives me the ability to do that. Unfortunately, it missed. And I think that might have been the end of my luck for the ability to do that, too. A little bit sad. Well, let's get you moved over to this spot again, which I think is where you were originally. Yep, that is cover. We'll go ahead and pass a turn. There's no turn limit. Like, there's no reason not to take my time here, as far as I'm concerned. Then we can have, like, if they're not going to be aggressive, then I'm going to take full advantage of that. And I'm out of ammo and should have reloaded. That was real silly of me. Okay, well, I can still do 5 damage. Sorry, I've got cursed ammo. Nice. Turner's deputy was killed. Okay. Now I know there's a guy in here, but I don't think I want to go in there because he will shoot me. And he doesn't appear to want to be coming out, so I'll let him stay there for now. I will instead leave one of our persons up top to cover us, and then we'll have maybe Solomon come this way. Okay. Fully loaded. Awesome. Just gonna have him reload. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have him move, oops, to right here. And then I'm gonna reload, assuming I don't see anybody. And I didn't. Awesome. And I basically want something very similar to happen here, except I don't have anywhere to move to. Let's just move up next to him. I'm not going to be able to reload this turn, but I am going to be able to create some additional cover, which I like. Go back to Solomon. Have Solomon run up to, like, say, the tree. I'll come at that guy that's inside the room from, like, some other angle. Oh, boy. Maybe I won't. Really? Like, everybody moved by him, and it was no big deal.
The church was now a makeshift asylum, but it appeared the inmates had taken over. The madmen guarding the doors all wore deputy badges that read Turner. DeLear wondered where Gilmer's office had been. Probably upstairs, he grumbled. Only DeLear knew how to identify the files. You would need to go there personally.
Okay, well, I'm a little disappointed in that, truth be told. It surprises me that I was able to run around outside the door for so long and nobody cared, and then as soon as the one character that if he gets shot, the mission ends, runs by, that's of course when they decide to come out and just shoot me in the back. Find that a little surprising, not gonna lie. Gonna go ahead and take a golden bullet shot here, just to thin out the herd early on. So yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. But oh well. We now know what is happening. And hopefully we do a little bit better at surviving. Maybe a little bit worse. I kind of decided, I don't think the whole gambit with like running up the stairs to get the high ground, maybe that would make sense if we had a setup phase, but by the time he got up there, like, the fight was over. I think just having him on the ground taking shots is probably going to be a better use of his time. Especially having him on the ground just getting shot. That seems like a good use of his time too. Little did they realize, they've given me more golden bullet opportunities. And I'm like, not even kidding. So that got me back up to 61. I'll be able to use that in just a couple of turns when it comes back. 77, 79. We'll take the 79. Wow. We will miss with the 79. Okay. Not loving that. Let's get him over here. Oh, found someone. Hi, friend. That's where he comes from. I knew, like, I was expecting somebody to pop up over here, but I guess he comes running around. That makes sense. Let's see. I can do 4, 2. Let's try the fanning shots against him. Only connected with one of them. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Try to do 1 damage to him. I don't believe I have anything to ricochet off of nearby. So I'll try the 38. His luck finally ran out. And, oh, I can take another shot. Beautiful. I didn't realize the repeater rifle allowed me to do that. Good, good. And she questions her tactics, rightly so. Alright. He should be able to just take another fairly easy shot into him. And then... I'm gonna move this guy up. Oh, did I misclick? I totally misclicked. Well then, let's take you out of standing in the open, and we'll just put you into more cover over here. And Solomon, get you ready with a long rifle. Move up a little. And see if we can't put this nun down. No, not quite. Nuns are a resilient folk. Good. I would not be surprised if... If he's not able to see. Okay. Tell you what then. I'm going to move to right here in case anything else moves up. I also feel like there's another guy that's going to be coming up from over here that I should probably be aware of. And I heard some footsteps from the right as well. Okay. Let's tell you what. Move him up to here. And bring Solomon around. Doesn't see anything. Interesting. Okay, what about you, Mr. Scoped Rifle Man? I could move him to right here. And then I can move him. I know this is like technically not in cover for like the nun that's over there, but I'm counting on that guy's forever far away. Her being too far away to see him, like, or to be aware of him, I suppose. That she's not gonna like randomly try to rush up to get an angle on a guy she doesn't know is even there. Really? No one sees her anymore? She's over here somewhere, right? Well, that's fine. I know there's a guy in here. And this time I am not going to try to be sneaky. I'm just going to go in barrels blazing. Okay, now we see her. 29 is not a great chance to hit, though. Yep. About as much as I expected. Let's say what. If I can get him up to right here, he then has a 47% chance, but he can take another golden bullet shot. And she's going down. Alright, that does it for his luck. But I'd say it was probably worth it. Those nuns are a wily bunch. Okay. Now, I am worried that there's still another guy over here. That is something to consider. However, if I push him to right here, okay, 54 for 1. What if I try the ricochet? Oh, I don't have a... Okay, I don't have a target for it. 54 for 1 is gonna have to do. Yeah, I did hit him. That is something. I'm gonna have him reload. And let's have Solomon getting in position over here. Okay. Move up to here. And reload. Could probably have... Maybe I bring Solomon just inside, especially if this is going to be the last guy on the interior. That might not be the worst idea ever. Let's actually tuck Solomon right here. And then we'll end the turn for these guys outside. It does feel a little bit like the enemy knows Solomon is more important. And then maybe they try to specifically charge up when... Oh no, I used all my luck avoiding that bullet. Well, that's fine. Avoiding bullets is good too. Let's see then. Can I get an angle? Maybe? What does this look like? No, that is not a very good angle. That's 1 damage. Now let's go to the other one. We do have a rifle shot. 44. Solomon might be the man to get this done, actually. Like if I just push him to right here, and then he shoots, confirmed chance to hit, 4 damage. Beautiful. Okay, that totally worked itself out. And then I can get him into some cover. Good. That worked out pretty well. We'll be able to move him over here. And beastly damage. Jeez. Okay. I think now is probably a good time to just reload everybody while we have Solomon pushing into the house to grab these documents. Okay, Derringer's fully loaded. Go ahead and reload the rifle. I feel like there should still be another guy over here somewhere. Maybe that was this guy that we took a shot at fairly early on and just happened to kill. That would make sense too. I'm gonna move you over here. He does have the animal senses, so I'm not super worried about somebody like sneaking up on him, because he should be able to sense them if they're anywhere nearby, which is great, don't get me wrong. Okay. We have him maybe come probably right where he is, actually. Let's just go ahead and end that turn then. If I have this guy move up, make some cover out of this door. Good. And then if I have him come up, take some cover behind this tree. Okay. So it seems like I may have taken out all the enemies. This might be a case of as soon as I complete the objective, like more enemies spawn? I don't know. I don't know how careful I need to be right now is basically what it boils down to. Alright, shift upstairs. So that's the objective. And then these are the optional. I guess they're just optional because they take several turns for us to grab. We'll just pass a turn again. So it'd make more sense if, you know, you could have gotten here while the combat was still going on.
DeLear searched the room and found documents bearing Trumercliff's insignia.
Okay, so we do get the optional objective, and then the primary objective is this. We now need to get him to the safe zone. Let me guess where I came in at. Fair enough. Well, let's just go back through the house. I don't see any reason not to, right? And just maybe prepare for a fight coming from somewhere. No? Nothing? Okay. That's fine too. Let's have you... Let's have you... Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. There's an exit right here. I see. Okay. Move him over here. Let's go ahead and grab our totally awesome shotgun guy and get him up a little bit. And it looks like we might just be coasting until the end here. Kind of a weird mission design. This is actually kind of one of the ones that I saw a developer video of, except it started with them like here, and they just went in and grabbed it, and then all the enemies were elsewhere on the map. Like the escape part was the part that was challenging, not the getting in part. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. Yeah, because this looks like just a straight stroll in the park just to get back out of here. Alright, we'll end another turn. And then can Solomon not quite reach it? End another turn. And then Solomon to the stagecoach. And there we go. Solomon, DeLear, and the persons set out to confront the plague of madness overtaking the land. Solomon leapt into his steam carriage, hotly pursued by Turner's men. It was the same bunch of lunatics that had been in the laboratory when he first arrived. He was horrified by their ferocity. Clearly, they thought of themselves as lawmen. Between the lack of fear, Turner's leadership, and their sheer numbers, they had rapidly dominated the region. He hoped the documents from the Asylum would shed some light on the madness and its source. Okay, we got quite a few things, actually. So Trumercliff's notes, a blueprint, also picked up a holy amulet, 50 max luck, a bloodstained shirt, shaman's pipe. Okay, decent stuff all around. Anybody get injured or anything? Gouged eye. Okay. So this is the C Pearsons, B Pearsons, A Pearsons. Wait. Okay. This is A Pearsons. This is B Pearsons. Persons. Was this the one that had his... Yeah, that had his face hurt? And now the eye couldn't be saved, but it seems it was just holding your other eye back. We gained sight, damage, and max HP. He is becoming a beast. I am super okay with that. I basically just said, screw luck. You know, and just run in there with a ton of HP, doing 7 damage per shot. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more episodes on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.